we have finished this lesson, and I just wanted to ask you that whether you have understood about this. The three main parts of skeletal systems are bone, cartilage, ligaments. Did you understand this? Bone, cartilage, ligament.
Yeah, miss.
Shoulder is an example of which joint? You can rotate it, girls. It is called as ball and socket joint. Muscles work in pairs. I told you one contracts and other relax, like triceps and biceps. Air in the presence of oxygen. They exercise, improve muscles, endurance. Anaerobic exercise, improve muscle strength. Similarly, you have all your names here with the systems. With the ligament, muscular, you need to match. Looking at the answers here. And we will start with lesson number 3 today. That is circulatory system. Girls, it's a very, very important lesson. Not that easy because you will study the structure of heart. You will study all about heart. And this week you have a, what do you call as, you have a homework of drawing a heart. That's not easy. But girls, again, it's not that, it's not, what are you showing me, sweetie? Galia? Not that easy, but even that's not tough, okay? If you want, I'll just, inshallah, I'll show you how to draw the heart. And one must know, a science student must know. So please start reading it. Watim?
Yeah, miss.
The first one, true or false?
Air is carried through blood vessels.
What do you think? Is it true or false?
False.
It's false. Next. Next. Read the next one. Yes, Malak, read the next one.
Okay, miss. Air is
That she has done
carried
already.
through-
Wateen has read already. Read the second one.
The cardiovascular system does not interact with any other body system.
Girls, any system, do they work alone? He meant to be that cardio is all alone. The heart is working all together, all alone. Is it true or false? Yes, Malak? Is your heart working alone or it needs something else?
It needs other thing.
Yes, so this is false. Next, third one. Alia, please read it out. Ahel, Maggie. Ahel. Read the third one.
The respiratory system gets rid of carbon dioxide from the body.
Is that true or false? What do you take out from your mouth when you breathe out?
We get oxygen,
And we take out?
carbon dioxide.
Very good. That means
So true.
you are a good science student. Very good. That's true. This system takes out, it gets rid of carbon dioxide from the body. Yes, yes, it's there. Yes, it's there. Okay, the fourth one, Wateen again.
Miss.
Wateen, the last one.
Smoke gas.
Smoking cigarettes.
Smoking cigarettes can lead to lung disease. True.
Smoking cigarettes can lead to lung diseases. So true. Of course, if there's smoking, it will lead to lung diseases. Okay. Now, read the question. What is next to it? Wateen, read the question.
Yeah, miss. What is the name of the organ shown here that makes the lub-dub sound in your chest?
Tell me, what is the name of the organ, Wateen?
Heart?
Very good. It is heart. I don't know whether last year I've shown you that how you can feel your heartbeat holding your wrist. Inshallah, when you come to school, I will show you how to hold your wrist, and you will see, you can feel the sound of lub-dub. Or let us.
Miss, I feel it. Saying look the.
You can feel that lub-dub sound. If you hold your wrist,
Yeah.
you can feel the lub-dub sound. Give me a moment. I will try if I can show you how to feel the lub-dub sound. Wait a minute. Yeah. Lub-dub sound. Wait a minute, guys. Okay. 1 minute. See. But I don't think so. Snapping wrist.
It makes sounds, and those sounds are usually described as lub-dub, lub-dub, lub-dub. And if you were actually try to figure out what that would spell out like, usually it's something like L-U-B-D-U-B.
Girls, this lub-dub sound, it's not only from the wrist you can feel, but even especially for the babies, because babies lub-dub is very fast. If you see that lub-dub sound, it's very clear in babies, girls. It's very fast and very clear when you like to feel the lub-dub sound from the younger kids.
And it just repeats over and over and over. And so to figure out where those sounds come from, what I did is I took that diagram of the heart that we've been using and actually exaggerated the valves, made them really, really clear to see in this picture.
You can take the picture for the
and we'll
colors,
use those
for
valves to
growing a heart.
kind of
It's a
talk
very
through
easy and clear
where the
picture
sound's
here.
coming from. So let's start by labeling our heart. So we've got at the top, blood is coming into the right atrium and going into the right ventricle. It goes off to the lungs, comes back into the left atrium, and then the left ventricle. So these are the chambers of our heart. Now, keep your eye on the valves, and we'll actually talk about them as the blood moves through. So let's start with blood going from the right atrium this way into the right ventricle. Now, at the same moment that blood's actually going from the right atrium to the right ventricle, blood is actually also going from the left atrium to the left ventricle.
I will come back to how the blood goes from the atrium and all that goes on, that I'm going to explain you when I'm explaining you the lessons. Right now, what is the function of this organ? Of course, you know that this pumps the blood to all parts of the body. Now, one more thing, girls. This have a lot of vocabularies, and I will take longer time for this lesson so that you really understand perfectly. Malak, if you are there, please read out the vocabulary terms loudly.
Yeah. Cardiovascular system, vein, blood, and the respiratory system, and lymphatic system, pharynx, and lymph, larynx, and lymph node, larynx, and lymph node, and trachea, artery, bronchi,
now, girls, I want you to all are very tough. All are not easy words. And I want you all to make the vocabulary booklet. Do you remember the vocabulary booklet? How you used to color papers? One of them, please guide Ghalia how to do it. One of them make and show Ghalia. Or Malak, if you have some old, old vocabulary book, how we used to cut and make papers and write the terms, Please, girls, do this for this lesson because these lessons, this lesson especially have a lot of new vocabulary terms for you. So please make and show it to me on the group. If you want, take a small video or take picture and show it to me. All right. These terms are very, very important, girls. Vein, blood, respiratory system, and lymphatic system, pharynx, lymph, larynx, lymph nodes, trachea, bronchi, capillary, and alveoli. All right. Now coming to the first page, just help out Galia because she doesn't know how to do, how we used to do. All right. Let us start here. Okay. Now, what is actually the circulatory system? When you hear the term circulatory system, what do you think of if you said heart, blood, and blood vessels? You are half right. When I say circulatory system, the first thing what comes in your mind is your blood is going circular, going and coming, going and coming. So what are the things that are involved? Your heart is working, the blood plays a major role, and blood vessels. You're half right. The term circulatory systems describe both the cardiovascular and the lymphatic system. Both systems work closely together to move fluids around your body and protect it from disease. Your moving blood helps to keep all parts of your body warm. In these ways, the two systems help maintain homeostasis. And that's why with circulatory and lymphatic system, both of them, they make us body warm and they are actually helping us to maintain homeostasis. I think you remember about homeostasis, balancing your internal body or maintaining your internal body. Now, please read this out, Watin, the first part. Your heart.
The cardiovascular system. Your heart, blood, and blood vessel make up your cardiovascular system, which transport blood around your body. Blood is the fluid that carries gases, nutrients, and waste through the body.
What is the
cardiovascular system?
Okay, when I ask you simply what is blood, you will say me, teacher, the red color fluid in my body is blood. Now you must know, body is something like a transport. It's like a car who loves to drive. But what that car is carrying? The blood is a car which carries gases. Inside that car, you can find gases. Car means it's not a real car, girls. Never write in the paper, exam test paper, that blood is a car. It's just whenever I say car, you will always remember transports. It carries gases, nutrients, and waste through the body. It doesn't mean that waste is sent to the parts of the body. It's taken by the parts of the body. The cardiovascular system, yes, Patin, continue.
The cardiovascular system is a closed circulatory system. The blood is carried in vessels that form a closed loop.
Girls, now why don't I call this a...
That's what it means, loop.
I'll tell you. When I say it's closed circulatory, if it's open, the blood will come out of my body. That's why it's a closed. The blood is carried in vessels. So the blood has small, like very, very small plates. Those are blood vessels that actually form a very closed loop. Okay, I'm going to explain you more about blood vessels later. This blood...
Miss, I didn't understand. What's mean loop?
Loop? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to open my camera right now. Like example, my dear, you have an open thread, okay, and you tie it and you close it. It is called a loop, and if it is closed, like you it becomes a closed loop. Did you understand? If I
Miss, I understood.
I write here closed loop, let me say closed loop. Okay, like this is a closed loop system. Something which doesn't have an opening, girls. It's called as loop. Something which is tied up. Okay. Now let us get back to the page, our page. We are on the page, but where do I go? Okay. So the blood maintains homeostasis by transporting what all they are transporting: seagulls, gases, hormones, nutrients, oxygen to cell, and carrying waste away from the cells. To the cells, they carry oxygens. Away from the cells, they take back carbon dioxide. Like my mouth, it gives out oxygen, takes in it takes in gives out carbon dioxide. Similarly, my body cells, each of my cell is giving away giving away carbon dioxide and taking oxygen from the blood. Okay.
Okay.
So this is all for today. That's more than enough. Okay. Now drawing you can do in the weekend. I can give time, but vocabulary start writing, girls. Here, one of you please help Galia. Galia, you can message any of them. I will explain you by the voice message or anything. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
And again, if you're not clear after that, let me know, my dear. I will explain.
Okay.
Okay, take care. Have a nice day, girls. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you so much.